All new at 11 o'clock, Better Call Harry is helping a family who's already been through a lot of trouble. A hurricane forcing them out of their home.
Well, they found a new one for rent inside Gwinnett County, but the for rent sign went back up after they moved in.
When we first met the Griggs family back in December, they were about to be homeless again.
You have no idea how tired we are.
2 months earlier, the Griggs were renting this home in Panama City. They were inside when Hurricane Michael hit hard.
You can see the tornado winds. You can actually see it whirling around the house. It sucked the whole wall out.
With the house trashed, they left Florida to stay with family in Lawrenceville. That's when Sarah Griggs found this Craigslist ad for a 3-bedroom house. $2,000 to move in, pets accepted.
Stay back.
It was a perfect fit. So they called the man listed in the ad, Mr. Noah.
He said, I'll text you the key code to the box and let you in, and you can look at the house, and if you like it, then we'll go from there.
The whole thing was a scam.
Did he have an accent?
Yeah.
Yes.
Mr. Noah hacked into the lockbox, giving them access. He emailed a phony lease.
Tenants acknowledge receipt of landlord's rules. What rules? Pay me and I never give you your money back?
Yes.
They signed the lease and wired $2,000 to a crook. A few days later, Frank saw a man putting up a for rent sign in the yard. Surprise.
If you didn't rent this house from, had a shirt on, said American Homes, pointing to a shirt. If you didn't rent this house from American Homes, you got scammed. And then he laughed.
At first, American Homes for Rent allowed the Griggs to stay. But after a dispute over the family's emotional support dog, American Homes for Rent asked for immediate possession, claiming it was unable to make contact with the defendants.
We don't know if we're going to be on the streets. We don't know if we're going to be in a home.
We told the Griggs to answer that complaint. They did.
Mr. or Mrs. Griggs, I did receive your answer that you filed, which you did pro se.
We were under a lot of pressure to find a place to live.
And because of their response, the judge heard their story and had some questions for the plaintiffs.
Then why an affidavit from you on November 20th that says plaintiff has been unable to make contact with defendants to determine how access to the property was obtained or any other detailed information? This was notarized by you on November 20th. Sounds like that's false.
The Griggs were allowed to temporarily stay put, provided they pay rent. Victims of a hurricane, victims of a scam. For anyone who gets an eviction notice from the county, there's a deadline on that notice to respond. And if you do, like the Griggs, you get your day in court. Their next court hearing is this Wednesday, but after getting help from a local church, they've decided to move.